Warning, the following clips are used for review purposes, therefore is not an infringement on copyright. Please enjoy the video. Hello YouTube, welcome to another Doctor Who 2012 review. So today I am reviewing his first fan film episode, which was Dawn of the Doctor. Now, I reviewed the trailer last time, and the trailer was pretty good, very promising if you haven't actually seen the episode yet. But what about the actual episode? Well, let's go in now. The Doctor regenerates from an incarnation which we do learn more about in Series 2, but this is Series 1, so I'm just talking about Series 1. Then he meets a girl called Jess and finds out that the company Electromagnetics, I'm not sure, it was that company from the invasion. As soon as he finds out that that company's back in and working, he decides to try and find out if the Cybermen are still working with them, and he tries to stop them. So it's a pretty good storyline, although a bit basic for a regeneration story. Sort of like the 11th Hour, although it's got Cybermen and electromagnetics, whatever. So let's talk about the best thing about this episode, the Doctor. This Doctor, like I said last time, is essentially based off Matt Smith, but he does add his own elements to the Doctor, and I think he works better for it. Every single moment on screen with him is a brilliant one, and half the time he has some generally funny moments. For example, when he's checking himself and his new regeneration in the middle of a crash.
Who are you? Who? That's what it sounds like. Wait, what? Can't I remember what it sounds like? Stop coming here, it's really annoying.
From his first couple of minutes on screen, you can see that he has an energetic presence. Also, I like when he first regenerates, how you hear all those quotes from all those doctors. It's a really nice moment and makes you feel more like this is Doctor Who, or at least can be considered as Doctor Who.
One day I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, I walk in eternity. Fantastic! I am not mistaken in mine.
And he does nail it on the really serious bits as well.
That's pure human. You're going to wipe out humanity for the Cybermen's habit. What's that got to do with puberty?
Unfortunately, however, like I said last time, I cannot say the same for the companion. Now I'm going to play a little game. Basically, I'm going to show you a few clips from the episode, and then, after seeing those, you have to state my biggest problem about Jess Whitehouse. Okay? Here we go.
Doctor, you better come in here. Hello?
Are you human?
What kind of question's that? Of course I'm human.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Oh wait, I might be an alien on my dad's side. Maybe that's why he left me and my mum, to return to his home planet.
Have you guessed it yet? No? You in the back? With your hand up? Okay, then stop picking your nose and listen. Right, she is a bad actor, but not only that, but her character has no depth to her. Not only that, but she can't stop smiling to save her life. Literally, it comes down to that at the end. To be honest, I didn't feel like I went into the clips too much in depth, so I'll just show you them now and talk about them. So the first clip, she sees something on the news which is so devastating and could determine the fate of the universe, but does she look that bothered about it? The second clip, she hears this weird alien sounding sound, and later on she describes it as,
It almost deafened you.
so why does she smile about it? Don't know about you, but if I was being deafened, I wouldn't have that smile on my face that basically said, oh yay, I'm going to be on YouTube. Now the third and final clip that I showed you was one where she's going on about how her dad left her and her mum, yet she makes a joke about it. I'm pretty sure if your dad leaves you, you wouldn't joke about it. That's something that's completely emotional. Don't make jokes about it, and it gives some little detail into her life that wasn't really needed in the first place. The stupidest thing is that the Doctor actually sort of believes her.
Maybe that's why he left me and my mum, to return to his home planet.
Really? What species was he?
No.
What I'm trying to say here is that Jess half the time gets really stupid lines that should never really be said in Doctor Who or otherwise, and she can barely deliver the lines that she's given, which aren't stupid. Not only that, but this character barely has a character to her, apart from the fact that her dad left in the most bullshit way, and she helps people. Although considering the way she treats the Doctor when she helps him, apparently helps him, then I feel sorry for the people that she has helped.
Ah! What are you doing sitting not talking?
Why, is that a problem?
Kind of, yes. You're supposed to be dead.
Anyway, let's just get on to something positive before I break something. The Cybermen make appearance in this episode, and I actually like their design quite a lot. They look menacing, and the voices aren't too bad either. The only thing I didn't really like with them is whenever they're on a green screen, half of them is like almost invisible. It's like transparent, and it is really annoying. But then again, the Cybermen weren't really the main villain. The main villain was this man called Mr. Dickinson, who was working for the Cybermen, but he was neither under the Cybermen control, nor slightly converted to be under their control. He just wanted to join them because he thought they would show him the stars. Yeah, he got that a lot wrong. But he was a pretty decent actor, and a pretty decent villain. He wasn't all cackle cackle, I'm gonna kill you. He was quite calm with it, to be honest. The production values for this episode were really good. Most of it was done on green screen, mainly because he didn't have all that money to make an individual set for everything. But they all looked pretty good, including the cyber ship. They did put some silver walls on it and the green screen bits there and there. But the best production piece was the TARDIS by far. Now, I do think they missed out a trick in here. I think the big reveal of the TARDIS should have been near the end, when Jess walks into the doors. Maybe they should have had the Doctor on a green screen TARDIS regenerating there, and then that TARDIS crashing, and then the TARDIS regenerates later on and you see the grand finale. I think they should have done that, but still, it's a brilliant TARDIS. And most fan film TARDISes are shit these days, but this one's really, really good, and it's inspired me quite a lot. One of the most brilliant things about this TARDIS is that it's made from things that you can just find every day, so you can make your own console, which is actually pretty good and pretty inspiring. And not only is the TARDIS good, but its title sequence is amazing too. The music is epic and is in time with what you see on the screen, and I love how the face just blows up in your face, sort of, I guess. It's so cool, and I'm glad that this title sequence was used for most of Series 1, but I'm upset it didn't return for Series 2. Still, they had a really good title sequence in Series 2 too. But just listen to that music. Truly epic. I also didn't mind how the episode ended. Basically, the Cybermen can convert humanoids, but they can't convert Cybermen. And so the Doctor put the cyber helmet on, and he was classed as Cyberman. Although, why they let him bring that into the room with him is highly beyond me. So, conclusion time. I think that this was a really good episode, and considering that he hasn't written an episode before, it's a very good first episode. I loved the storyline, I loved the Doctor, I loved the Doctor's TARDIS, I hated the companion. Some of the lines were okay, some of them were terrible, and the Cybermen were just freaking awesome. The title sequence was good, sets and production was also very, very nice, and I just loved it. I would give it a 9 out of 10, but because of half of the dialogue being very rubbish on Jess' part, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's a very good story, and I can't wait to see what he's got in store for the future. Anyway, next time there are some strange whispers in the woods and ghost-like creatures, so I'll see you then.
Right then! Starfighters. Close the doors.